Hello buddies, so this is the next video in the Firebase tutorial. So let me show you where we are right now. Okay, so this is the Android application. Okay, this is our application. So we are here. So we last video we saw about when clicking this one we are going into the chat. So we didn't done the chat, but we are in this stage. Okay, so while going back I just show you. So I have created all these peoples, so I'll just delete it. So when first time we are going to create that thing. Okay, so inside that we will have a user and all. Okay, what happened? Okay, just leave it, we don't need this. Okay, yeah, so I'm just going to click this one user. It's like Johnny Williams. I'll just create it, so it's created over here. So you can see that both users are there. Okay, so the current user is mine and the other user is this one. Okay, so this is how it will create for all the users. So when coming back and I'm clicking again the same user, it won't create the user over here. You can see it in database. So now we are going to create. So while clicking this one and we are going to type the messages, and I'm going to send the messages. Okay, so this is how we are going to do right now. Okay, yeah, let's see. So let's go to this place. First we'll stop this message. Okay, so we have a main activity, main view model. So actually what I'm trying to do is, so this view model is taking lot of loads. So we are having a multiple screens. So I'm just trying to create one more view model for the chats. Okay, so usually we need to split the view models, and we can have a shared view model in some places, and we can use it for separate screens. Okay, that is a best practice. So here also I am going to use this main activities as a shared view model, but for now unfortunately we have done most of the things over here, so I just leave it right now like that, and I'm going to create for chat only. Okay, so let's create what is it? Okay, chat view model. Okay, so just create a class. It should extend view model. Okay, yeah, unclear. Okay, so it should extend a view model. So I'm going to get this view model over here. Okay, well, chat view model is equal to chat view model. Okay, so I'm just calling this view model over here. So this view model we are going to when we are using the chat thing, we are going to pass this view model over there. Okay, so that is how we are going to work right now. Okay, so first we will create a send message. So actually we need to send a message only. So in this view model I'm just going to add a send message for this one in the Firebase. Okay, so if you see over here we have some Firebase things, right? Yeah, this one. So these two things we need here too. Okay, I'll just add those two things over here, current user and database reference, and I'm going to send like, what is that, send message. Okay, so function we can, okay, so this one is action, and in this action we are going to have something. Okay, after this we'll create send message. Okay, send message function. Okay, so send message function, in this send message function we are going to launch view model scope launch. Okay, so view model scope, we launched the view model scope. Inside view model scope I'm going to create, so in this send message we'll have a uh, what is that, parameter is like message model. Okay, we have a message model class. Okay, so this is a message model class, so you can see it over here in the message model. What we are having is a message id, sender id, text timestamp. So mostly we don't need this message id. So if we need a message id, we will figure out. We don't need message id, only these three things we need. In the worst case we don't need this one, but we added. So if we want we can use it, otherwise we just left it like that. Okay, so in this chat we are having this view model. Okay, so first of all what we are going to do, we are going to take a reference. So for your reference, this is our database model, so you can check it over here too. So this is our database model. So inside this chat this is a key. So this key also we will have over here. Where is that? and right. So this key also we need to have. So first of all, private val chat id, yeah, chat id, okay, string, okay, sorry, yeah, okay, it may be null. So this is a chat id, so this chat id we need to have must. So based on this chat id we are going to get it back. Okay, so this is the chat id. So inside chat we have a chat id. Inside chat we are going to add the messages like this. You can see it over here. This is the messages. Inside messages we are going to add all this message with message id. Okay, so let's go and do it like that. So what we are going to do is, so first in the send message I'll create one more coroutine, okay, with context, uh, dispatcher.io. Okay, in this context we are going to, I'm just here we don't want to create, but inside this one we can create, or I can launch. Okay, we don't want to launch over here, we will just use this one. Sorry, I'm just confused. It's a long, after so long we are creating a video. Okay, so in this one I'm going to take a database reference is there. So database reference, but this is a chat Snapchat. Okay, chat Snapchat or chat ref, anything else we can. Database reference dot child, where is that child? Get reference dot child. Okay, database reference that gets chats. Okay, so inside this chat we are going to take okay, what is this? Okay, reference dot childs. Okay, so this is a child node. So child node we can have it like child node. Okay, so inside this child node we are going to we are inside the child node now. So from this child node we are going to take the key for that particular one. Okay, so key means we are going to take the key like push key only, push key for message IDs. Okay, push key we are going to use. So with this one I'm going to take chat node dot child. So this child should be the child ID which we are going to take over there. Okay, so child ID dot another one child. So this child should be, what is this? Okay, so if this child ID is exist only, we are going to process all the purpose. Okay, so what we are going to do, okay, dot let. Okay, if the child ID is exist, we are going to process everything. Okay, chat ID. Okay, okay, ID, yeah, ID, just adding the ID. Okay, if the child ID is exist, then only we are going to add that ID. So inside the ID we are having, so you can see it over here. So this is the ID chat, inside this chat ID. So inside this we are going to add a message. Okay, so in the message, inside the message we are going to get the push key, push dot key. Okay, push is not a string, so key will be the string. Okay, so this message ID is the message ID of this is the message ID. Okay, so we got the message ID. Now we are going to add this message ID in we don't want to add it over here, but if you want we can add it over here like message model dot message ID, but this is not necessary, we'll just left it on. Okay, so after this, after once we got these two things, we are going to add this, what is that, add this message in a Firebase database. Okay, so I'm going to add a try catch. So inside the try catch I'm going to add get the database reference, like database reference means this chat node. Okay, chat node dot child. So the child will be this chat ID. Okay, chat node, the same thing what we are doing here, the same thing. I'll just copy it and paste it over here. Okay, messages. Okay, once the message is done, inside the message we are going to add, now we are going to add that dot child that message ID. Okay, so if the message ID, what is that happening? Okay, message ID is, it won't be null, so if it is null means it will going to then set value. Set value, this message module we are going to pass. Okay, message module. Okay, so this is that one. So message module, we before that we are going to add something. Message module dot timestamp is equal to system dot current my timestamp. Okay, so we can't add it actually, so we need to timestamp. Okay, what we can do is where message instance is equal to message node dot copy. Here we can add this timestamp, we can use it like this. Okay, so now here we can use this message to here. Okay, so message instance. So this is how it will work. So where now whenever we are hitting this function, so the data will be stored in the database actually, from this set value. Okay, so we can add, if we want a response like it is success or it is failure, means we can add a response like add on success listener and add on failure listener on with. Okay, that one I will add a lambda function. Exception. Okay, so we can add these two things. So if it is success we can process, if it is not success we can do like that. Okay, log d. Okay, log d, I'll just send message success. Okay, log e, so it will be a exception. So the same thing over here, log e, it will be a ex. Okay, so this is how it will work. So we just added that one. Only thing we need to pass is send message. This message module we need to pass. Inside message module we have to make sure the current user ID and the current user, this one, it's like not current user, it is a sender ID and a sender message which they are sending. Okay, so that too we need to have it over here. And before this we need to mention, we need to make sure the chat ID is here. Okay, so what we can do, this is a private, right? So we can have one public function set chat ID. Okay, so this should be chat ID string. Okay, so this dot chat ID is equal to this chat ID. Okay, so now what happened, where okay, yeah, so now this chat ID we can set it from our that view model. So that view model will have access to this one, so we can set this variable from that place. Okay, so both things we can do, so we'll do like that. Okay, so then what we can do to over here, anything else? Yeah, chat ID is fine, and this message ID. So then current user ID we can get it from here, but the sender user ID we need over here, right? So the sender user ID we will figure it out where we can get it. Okay, so as usual over here we have the user module main screen event. Okay, the current user ID. Oh, where this is load user list. Not, we don't want load user list. Here you can see event dot user model dot user ID. So I just can't remember where we are setting this view user event. Selected user. Okay, yeah, okay, so main screen actions will have the selected users. So this selected user init chat, where we are calling the unit. Okay, when we are calling selected user we are having this init chat. Okay, this event. Okay, so what we can do is, so inside this chat view model we can have one field. Okay, private, where use what is that, another user is equal to. Okay, so this action will have user model. Okay, what is that, Firebase chat dot user model null. Okay, so another user, so we can have another set function, set another set another user. So user is equal to user model. So this dot another user is equal to user. Okay, so these two things. So this another user will have the another user's user ID. Okay, so what we can do is we don't want to use anything over here first of all. Okay, so we need to find out which user is sending the message. Okay, so for that one, whatever the message is going from here, that is current user's ID. So actually we don't need, just now I'm thinking, so actually sorry, so we don't need another user ID because who is sending the message, that is a current user. So I can't send another user's message from my device. So that is not, that won't work like that. So whatever I am sending from this message, that is current user. So what I can do it over here. So this one is having a sender ID, right? So sender ID will be current user dot uuid. Okay, so the current user dot uuid will be the sender ID. So the same thing when another user is sending from their device, this will be different. Okay, so this both will differ based on that. Okay, so this current user uuid, whenever I am, whatever I am sending from my device, that is my message. Whatever they are sending from their message, that is their message. So when the chat is both combined, so when they are seeing the messages, I am the another person. When I am seeing the messages, they are another person. So those will work. So we don't need these things. Though this is the extra code and this is extra additional things, we don't need these things. I'll just remove this one. Okay. So whatever here, it is good and great. Okay, so yeah, we have a send method and messages and timestamp send, and only thing we need to add is the message string. Okay, so message string also we can simplify based on this one. Instead of message whole message module, we can get only one message string from the thing, and we can do it like that. Okay, so first we will go and see the UI. Okay, chat screen will go. Okay, so this is the chat UI. Okay, sender item, receiver item. So where is the text? Oh, this is the text item. Okay, so this is the text. Okay, type something. Okay, where is the, oh, okay, value change over here. So what we can do over here, so I'll just create one, remember, property val message text equal to, remember, mutable state of string. Okay, what happened? Okay, fine. Okay, so message string. So this message string will be, where is it? I can't find it. Okay, yeah, dot value is equal to it. Okay, okay, so whenever we are texting, this will change, and whenever we are sending this, where is this button? Okay, icon button. Oh, this is the send icon. In this icon, where is the click option? Okay, here is the click option. Okay, so in this click option, whenever they are clicking that button, we need to send that one. Okay, so what view model we are extracting here? Main screen action over here. This is the action. Okay, so main screen action. Okay, main screen action is this one. Okay, so then fine, we will do like data class. Okay, send messages. Okay, send message. Okay, so then val string main screen action. Okay, so send message, only send message. So I'm going to, where is that? So this view model, we need to add both branch. Okay, send message. In the send message, I'm going to use that chat view model dot send message. So inside the send message, I am going to pass event dot not string. So I'll change the variable. We need to change the variable name over here. So what is that? Not string message. Okay, so in this one, message. Okay, so in the chat view model, message view model, what is that? Where is the another? Okay, chat view model, we don't want this one, we just need, okay, message string. Okay, so here actually message model. Okay, directly we can do it like that. Message is equal to message. Okay, this is not message actually. Then what is that? Text. Okay, yeah, text to message. Okay, so these three things we can directly insert this one. So in the screen also we are having message text. So this message text we are going to send while clicking it. Okay, this one, action main screen action dot send message dot value. Okay, so that's done. What happened? Yeah, that's done. So the process is done. So let's see how it is working in our action. Okay, I'll just run the application. Yeah, so I entered the message and I sent it, but it's not working actually. It is still loading. The reason is this chat ID actually. So we forgot to send the chat ID in this place, right? So I'm going back to this one. So we have two things. So this is init chat. So whenever we are initializing the chat, I'm going to send the chat ID once we get the chat ID. So we have a chat ID, this one, right? So whatever we are having this main screen chat ID, main screen current chat ID. Okay, so current chat ID, this is the current chat ID. Okay, so whenever we are having this chat ID, I'm going to pass this to that users, that screen actually. Okay, so this chat ID will be break over here. So there is a simplify process send. Okay, chat view model dot send, not send, set chat ID. Okay, okay. So the same thing I'm going to do it over here too. Okay, and the chat ID is there. Okay, so now I'm just stopping it and run it again. Okay, yeah, so the send message is came as success. So the result is done, but still it is loading. We didn't cancel the loader actually. So we have to cancel the loader in this place. So what we are doing is in here, where is that? Okay, in the main view model, in the actions. Okay, so in the actions, whenever we are doing, the loader is started. Okay, but we don't have any options to cancel the loader inside the chat message. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this loader inside this message. Okay, or we can have one thing like we can get a callback from this message once it is done. So we can have a callback. Okay, callback action function. Okay, okay, so this callback will hit when the message is success. Okay, so when the message is success or when the message is failure. Okay, so I'm going to call this callback. Okay, callback on the failure also. Okay, so on the both success and failure we are going to call this callback, and I'm going to add this callback over here. So whenever this callback is hitting, I'm going to cancel failed. Okay, cancel. Okay, then one more thing I'm going to do is in this chat one, I'm going to so we are printing this one as success, right? So if press success plus we will print these messages, then we can identify which message we sent it. Okay, okay, done. So one more thing, I'll just change it in the chat UI. It is it's when we are focusing, when we are clicking, it is completely different. It is shrinking like something else like that, and I can't we can't see the typing item also. So that's why I'm thinking. So if you can see over here, so it is loading. So it is going very different. When it is focused, it is different. When it is unfocused, it is different. So that's what I am checking. So it's round corner correct. The focus button, focus text value is same. Okay, so over here horizontal and vertical padding arrangement is done. Okay, so in the modifier we'll just increase the height. Okay, corner and text gray. Okay, yeah, we'll check. I'm running again and we'll check once. Okay, application runs. So I just clear the logit. So when I am clicking, it is going inside. Okay, so we'll just type something, hello buddies. Okay, and just send it. So you can see the success message, hello buddies. So we can cross check in the database too. Okay, you can see the messages, two messages, hello buddies, before we send hello. Okay, so database successfully sent to the list. Okay, so now we are going to list the data because we already sent the data, so we need to list the data, right? So I'm just going to list the data. So it's a simple process as usual, like that. So I'm just going to, we need to go to this place. This is send message, right? Send message, and we need to list the message, everything. Okay, we need to list the message fun. Okay, get messages. Okay, get messages. So get messages, in this messages, what I'm going to do is, I'm not just going to, we are not binding this with the direct view model, right? So what I'm going to do is, we are going to return this one, or we are going to call back this one to that face. Okay, so to that view model. So once we did the callback like that, so we can get the callback and we can do it in that way. It is kind of, we are not binding any variable, so we don't have any state variable connected with this view model to that direct chat. We are connecting the main view model to that direct chat. So okay, so that's what I'm trying to say actually. So what I'm going to do, we are going to send the response as a callback. Okay, so it's like list is equal to, we'll just callback. Okay, in the callback parameter, I'm going to send the list is equal to list of message module. Okay, list of message modules we are going to get from the Firebase, and we are going to pass it as in the callback. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. So then once I'm view model scope, I launch the view model scope, launch. So in the launch itself, I'm going to call dispatcher.io. Okay, so once we called it, database ref dot child, where is it? Okay, reference. So actually data in here itself, I can call reference, then I don't want to call here, I can call directly over here. So one more issue. Okay, fine. So here child, so first child will be chats, then next child will be the chat ID. Okay, so here also the same rule. What we are going to do is, let, once the chat ID is exist only, we can get the response. So once the chat ID is exist, we are going to process this one. It's like yeah, ID. Okay, ID. Okay, so then another thing, so the chat ID, then next child is messages. Okay, so once the message we got, we need to get everything based on the timestamp, right? So we are adding the timestamp, so we are going to order by child. So the child name is timestamp. Okay, our child name is timestamp, and we are going to add value event listener. So if you add value event listener, then only whatever the values we are adding, it will reflect immediately in this place. Okay, so that's why this place is there. Okay, ob object data snapshot. Okay, okay, one second. Yeah, value listener. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to implement. Okay, not this one, we need to override. Where is the implement member? Okay, yeah, these two things. Okay, fine. On child event listener, what is the add child event? Okay. value event listener actually. So okay, done. So these two things. Okay, so it is on data change and on cancel. So this is data snapshot, database error. Okay, so this is the data snapshot. So inside this data snapshot we can get messages data snapshot dot children dot map not null. So if the map is not null, we can get the data snapshot. Okay, so that is a map. Okay, once it is message snap. Okay, so message snap is just a variable name. So dot get value. Okay, get value. So inside this get value we are going to get the value as a message module class, message module class.java. Okay, so it will this is the list of message module class. Okay, so this list of message module class, once we got this one, we need to return. Okay, it's like callback messages. Okay, yeah, done. So once we call this callback, this is done. Okay, so where we need to call this get messages is we have to call here. Okay, actually we can't call back here. We have to call back wherever the place is actually. So wherever the place is, actually we need to call back there only. We can't call back over here. What we can do for that, so actually the total structure, this is unplanned work, right? Mostly this whole application is unplanned work, so I'm just directly doing the works. So the things is I'm going to okay get messages. Okay, get messages chat ID. Okay, chat ID. Once the chat ID is there, we need to get the message. So we'll just figure it out where we can call this one. Okay, so load user list we don't want now. Okay, here we are calling the set chat list chat ID. Okay, so we are setting the chat or ID over here in two places, but we can't do this one. Here also we are passing this in two places. Actually, if I am doing here means I need to do in two places. It's like here and there. Okay, so this is not a optimizable way. We can figure it out how to. There is a lot of work, so this short video we have to do it, right? Get messages. Okay, after this one I'm going to add this one over here, this two. Okay, so then I'm going to add one state flows. Wait, we can add state flow or we can add it in this event. Okay, so in this event I can add actually. Okay, in this event. Okay, here messages list. Okay, here message module, mutable list of message module. It's not mutable list of mutable module. Okay, message list. Okay, so over here we can go. So what is this main screen event, right? Where is the main screen event? We are having something over here like that. Main screen event. Okay, main screen event. Okay, yeah. So now I'm going here, main screen event dot value is equal to underscore main screen event dot value dot copy. Now message list is equal to it. Okay, so this is the one we are holding here. Okay, so here also the same thing. Okay, so both things are done. So now I am going to the chat view model. Okay, so it's a chat, not chat screen. Where is the chat screen? So chat screen. So if you see here, there is two items called sender chat item, receiver chat item. So two items are there. So here also we have the main screen event. Okay, so what we are going to do is here main screen event dot value dot message list for each. Okay, if the message list is there, we are going to do for each. Okay, so based on this item, so the thing is we need to equalize the current user ID and the sender user ID. If item dot sender id equal to main screen event dot value dot current user dot user id. Okay, else. Okay, so if it is both are equal, this is sender item. Okay, not like this. So if the both are equal, that is sender item. If both are not equal, that is not sender item. Okay, this is the thing. So we actually did it. Okay, so then now what we need to do is we need to pass the item inside directly. Okay, so I'm just adding the parameter. Okay, here also we'll just add the parameter. Okay, so I'm just adding the parameter and just going inside so we can have the item over here. So instead of this text dot text, okay, or the empty. Okay, so the same thing for here. Hey, what's up? Okay, yeah, same thing for here. Okay, so this is done. I'll just run it and we'll check what is happening. Okay, we got it. So okay, when I'm going inside, yeah, you can see hello buddy, hello. Okay, I'm text just one, you can see one, so it is doing in the opposite direction level. Okay, so it is coming up, but actually it should not come up, it should come down. Okay, it needs to come down. Okay, first message is hello hello buddy, it's like that. So what we can do, we can do two things. The order we can change it in the database is like order by that items. Okay, so that one we did, right? So that item we can do. Otherwise we can do simple thing like that is the chat view model. So this is a chat view model, we are sending it, right? Dot reverse, so it will reverse and it will go there. So and if we can see whatever the things, it will be in the reverse. Whenever I am adding, it will add it in the bottom. Okay, so that's what it will look. So okay, I think this is very big for this video, and we have a lot of other things, right? We have a lot of other things to do in this chat. We have to send and we have to add this timestamp. All those things we'll do in the next video. Okay, so this is going more than 35-40 minutes, I think. Okay, yeah, let's see you in the next video. Bye.